Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Kaptify Consulting Investor Relations team, I welcome you all to the H2 and FY26 post-earnings conference call of Sunlite Recycling Industries Limited. Today on the call from the management we have with us Mr. Nitin Heda, Managing Director, and Mr. Manish Heda, Director and Chief Financial Officer. As a disclaimer, I would like to inform all of you that this call may contain forward-looking statements which may involve risk and uncertainties. Also, a reminder that this call is being recorded. I would now request the management to brief us about the business and performance highlights for the period ended March 2026, the growth perspective and vision for the coming year, post which we will open the floor for Q&A. Over to you, sir.
Hello everyone. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. On behalf of entire Sunlite family, I welcome you all to our earnings conference call for the second half and full year financial year 25-26. I am Nitin Heda, Managing Director of the company. Joining me today is Manish Heda, my real brother, who is now Executive Director and CFO of the company, along with our Investor Relations Advisor, Kaptify. We truly appreciate your time and interest in being part of this call. Before we get into the business update, let me briefly walk you through our journey. Sunlite Recycling Industries Limited is part of Sunlite Group, founded in 1986 by my father, Mr. Akshay Heda, and my uncle, Mr. Prahlad Rai Heda. We started as a trading business in scrap industry, dealing in both ferrous and non-ferrous metals, with copper being a part of our operations from the very beginning. Today, we have also restructured our board. My father has now taken the role of chairman and non-executive director, and he continues to guide us with his vast experience. I often say this, my father has seen copper price move from as low as 15 rupees per kg to nearly 1200 rupees per kg today. With close to 4 decades of experience, we truly understand copper inside and out. For us, it's not just a product, it's part of who we are. We set up our manufacturing facility at Kheda, Gujarat in 2012 as a proprietorship firm. In 2017, we transformed this into a partnership firm, and in 2022, we became a private company. Then in 2024, we were listed on NSE Emerge platform. We started with a small capacity of about 250 metric tons per month of oxygen-free copper rods. Over time, we have significantly expanded our scale and product portfolio. Today, we offer multiple grades of copper rods, aluminum rods through our subsidiary, copper wires, ATC wires, and copper busbar across various grades and sizes. The Heda family has only one business, this recycling business. Copper is our core area, and we have been in this industry since 1985. Our core focus continues to be copper recycling. Today, we source copper scrap from more than 10 countries. While availability is not a challenge, the real differentiation lies in sourcing the right quality at right price. And that is where we have built our strong expertise. Over the past 2 years, we are seeing strong opportunities coming up in copper recycling business. India imports a large amount of copper produced from ore. Going forward, to support a circular economy, the use of recycled copper will be very important. Currently, our copper wire rod plant capacity stands at about 25,000 metric ton per annum, making us one of the larger copper recycling players in Western India. In line with our growth plans, we are also setting up a new corporate office in the heart of Ahmedabad. This will help us attract better talent and improve overall efficiency while still being about an hour away from our plant. With that, I would like to invite Mr. Manish Heda to take you through the strategic updates. Over to you, Manish.
Thank you. Let me take you through the key strategic developments. With the integration of Sunlite Aluminium Private Limited now completed, I'll focus on what this means for us going forward. This acquisition is an important milestone in our journey. We have now moved from being a single metal copper player to a more diversified multi-metal platform. This strengthens our positioning as a comprehensive conductor solution provider. It also provides our resilience across metal cycles and allows us to drive cost efficiencies through shared manufacturing and logistics. On the operational side, we have made good progress in scaling our ATC segment. We have doubled our ATC wire capacity from 800 metric tons per annum to 1600 metric tons per annum through focused capex and process improvements. In FY26, we achieved around 56% utilization with a production capacity of approximately 1077 metric tons. This growth reflects improving demand as well as better execution and its position as well to support India's growing renewable energy sector. I would also like to share that the board has recommended a final maiden dividend of rupees 1 per share, which is 10%. With that, I hand it back to Mr. Nitin Heda for financial performance.
Thank you. Let me now take you through our financial performance of FY26. This has been an important year for us as we transition from a standalone company to a consolidated platform with the inclusion of Sunlite Aluminium as a wholly owned subsidiary. On a consolidation basis, revenue from operations stood at about 2,791 crores for financial year 26. Profit before tax was 54.86 crores and profit after tax came in at about 41 crores. For the second half, consolidated revenue was 1,668 crores with a profit before tax at 35.66 crores and profit after tax at about 26.66 crores, showing strong momentum in the later part of the year. Kindly note that consolidation has been effectively from February 2026 and therefore these numbers are not directly comparable with the last year. Now coming to our standalone performance, which gives a clearer comparison. For the full year financial year 26, we delivered strong growth across all key metrics. Revenue nearly doubled to around 2,764 crores, growing close to 98% year on year. EBITDA increased significantly to about 59.69 crores, up around 151%, and profit after tax came in at about approximately 40.14 crores, reflecting growth of over 181%. In the second half, the momentum was even stronger. Revenue stood at around 1,642 crores, up more than 116 year on year. EBITDA grew sharply to about 37.79 crores and profit after tax reached around 25.8 crores, showing growth over 258%. Overall, financial year 26 has been a transformative year for us, marked by strong standalone performance and our successful transition to a diversified multi-metal platforms. With that, I would like to hand over call to Mr. Manish Heda to discuss the way forward.
Thank you. Building on this strong foundation, let me briefly outline our growth plans. We have already acquired more than 20,000 square yards of land, which is almost equal to our current capacity. This gives us strong visibility for future expansion. We are planning a capital expenditure of around 30 to 35 crores over the next 1.5 years. This will be done in a phased manner. Our focus is on doubling our capacity in copper rods and copper busbars. Along with this, we are also planning to set up a new copper anode plant. At this time, we will continue to focus on improving efficiency, quality, and expanding our product or offerings. Since copper is commodity, our revenues are linked to copper price, which can fluctuate. Therefore, we may not be able to comment on absolute revenue numbers, but our focus remains on increasing volumes and strengthening operations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll now begin the question and answer session. All those who wish to ask a question, please use the option of raise hand, and we will invite you to ask the question. We'll take the first question from Mr. Vedant Sonawane. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, please.
So first of all, I want to congratulate you on the acquisition of Sunlite Aluminium and great financial year. So my question is, Could you please elaborate on the approximate price difference between the pure copper and recycled copper products manufactured by your company?
You mean to say that pure copper, you mean to say that is produced from ore?
Yeah.
Sir, it all depends. It all vary time to time. It is not a fixed price that is there. It all depends on time to time that what is availability of recycled copper scrap and what is availability of ore. So we can't comment on what the difference. Yes, but I can say it is almost for 3 to 4% difference.
3 to 4%. So,
Yes,
sir, I think that
but
is
all
somewhat,
yes.
sir, I think that is somewhat of a minimal difference, right? So then why would companies prefer recycled copper over the pure copper?
Sir, I can't get you, sir. I think your voice is breaking. Can you repeat once again?
So 3 to 4% is a somewhat a minimal difference, right? So
Yes.
why would a company prefer pure copper or recycled copper over pure copper?
Hmm. Sir, it is because see copper is just like a black gold, okay? So you can't say that 3 to 4% is not a good profit in copper because in this you can see the cycle of the cash payment and each and everything. So it is not like that. It is a 7 to 8% business in copper, okay? So for almost 2 to 3% also, company is beneficial if it's taking recycled scrap or recycled copper.
So also last question, which end user sector have seen demonstrated increased demand for recycled copper products?
Sir, all cable industries.
Oh, okay, cable industries. And can
Yes.
you give me a sector-wise revenue breakdown if you can?
Sector-wise in the sense? Sir, almost 80 to 80% is cable industries, and almost 5 to 10% is you can call transform industries, and somewhat are super enamel and all that.
5 to 10% transformer industry, right?
Yes, transform industries, yes.
And
Because we are manufacturing busbar also, that's why.
okay. And the last
Yes.
one you said?
It's a super enamel industries, the industries which produce motor wire, enamel industry.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much for answering.
Thank,
Thank you.
Thank
thank you,
you.
Vedant. We'll request the participants to limit their questions to two per participants. We'll take the next question from Amit Jain. Please go ahead.
Uh, Hi, sir.
Hello,
Thanks
sir.
for the opportunity. My first question is regarding EBITDA per ton. So EBITDA per ton for the full year has gone up from 14K to 23K. Right. So
Yes.
I wanted to know if this is sustainable.
Yes, it is sustainable because actually I have told in earlier meetings also that we have increased our production for value-added products. So I have told you in earlier conference also that as we will increase our value-added production, our EBITDA will increase.
Okay.
That's the main reason. Yes.
Sure. And sir, next question, revenue. So revenue has grown by close to 100%, while volume has
Yes.
grown by 50%. Right.
Yes.
So is this difference because of rise in copper price, or there is something
Yes.
else
Yes.
also?
Yes. It's a rise in copper price, sir. See, earlier when we took out the revenue, it may be, for example, 10 rupees, and now it is 12 rupees. So you can understand if you multiply that, you can understand that thing.
Yeah. And
Yes.
last question is on the copper anode plant. So last time I think you guided that by mid FY27 the plant will be operational. So are we on track, or there is some
Yes,
further update on that?
yes, we are on track, sir. We are on track. That's why I have told you also that we have acquired almost about 20,000 square feet of land for this thing only. So it is
Hmm.
in process.
So in current financial year it will go live, right?
In current financial year, it will go like this only. In 27, 28, the figures will be coming. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's it from my side. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, Amit. We'll take the next question from Naman Parmar. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good
Yes,
morning,
Naman.
sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity and congratulations on great setup now. Firstly, I
Thank you. Thank
wanted to
you.
understand on your whole manufacturing process, like you used to do only a part of the recycling or the whole process of the recycling. Like you used to take the cobra of the copper powders and convert it into bar, rod, and wire, or you used to do the whole value chain of the copper recycling.
Sir, see, recycling industry is a very wide and big industry.
Right,
Okay. So you can't say that, see, we are doing a part of recycling only. It is not
right,
possible for each and everyone to do each and everything on the part of the recycling because if we are melting the recycled copper, it's a part of recycling, okay? And
Right.
if someone is purchasing motor, it is breaking down, segregating it into iron, it is also a part of recycling. So we are doing a part of recycling.
Okay. Means the last part of the whole recycling.
It is
Means
not last,
converting the.
it's a middle. It's a middle. It's not the
Okay,
last.
it's a middle.
Yes.
Secondly, on the margin perspective, if you can help me understand, like if you reach the upper limit of the copper value addition, the maximum margin that you can able to do, or a EBITDA per ton maximum that potential you can do with the coming expansion that you are telling, that currently you are in busbar, you are expanding the capacity also, and your copper anode plant is also coming. Then how maximum margin you can do with that?
So see, maximum margin, I can't comment, but from my experience or maybe from my performance, you can understand that earlier we were making a margin of 1% copper rods only. But as
Right.
soon as we introduce value-added products, it have gone from 1.35 to 1.5 also. So you can only understand that adding a value-added products increase the margin. But how much it increase, it all depends how we work on it. So I can't
Means
comment on that.
on the last perspective, like if we see on the value addition part, what will be
Hmm.
the very maximizing the your margin? Means like what will be the last part? Like currently it's a
Sir,
bus
I
bar,
can't
but
comment on that. I can't comment on it because it will all depend that which all product I am introducing. Okay. So I can't
understand,
comment on that.
understand.
Yeah, but it is for sure that if we introduce value-added products, our margins
Hmm.
increases, which we have shown you also in our
Okay,
performance.
understood.
Yeah.
And lastly, on the acquisition side of the aluminum, so if you can help me understand, like it's a similar like the copper recycling, because lots of big players are going away from the aluminum recycling. They are thinking it's a very commoditized and it's a very means a very highly volatile compared to copper. So it become very
Sir,
hard for them to
sir, it
do
is
the
not like
business in the
that.
aluminum
It,
recycling.
it is not like that's a business is a sports. Okay, one
Okay,
can play basketball, one can play football. So it is not like that. If one is saying football is very risky, other will not play football. Okay, so it is not like that. It all depends on experience and how much risk and how much committed we are to it.
Thank you, Naman. I request you to please rejoin the queue. We'll take the next question from Kushal Kasliwal. Please go ahead. Yes, Kushal. We'll move on to Ashwani Agarwal. Please go ahead. Ashwani?
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So I have a couple of questions related to Sunlite Aluminum.
Okay.
Can you tell me the overall standalone number of Sunlite Aluminum for FY26? Like the consolidation was of 26 crores, 26, 27 crores. But what were the total yearly numbers of Sunlite Aluminum?
That's a. If you want, you just mail me up. I will just send it to you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Uh, if my understanding is correct, the total capacity of Sunlite Aluminum is 12,000 metric tons.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Can you tell me the utilization in the last year and the
It is
next year
it,
target?
it is almost 56%, and next year we are targeting for about 70%.
70 to 80% year target.
Yes, 70%, 70 to 80, you can say like, yeah.
Mhm. And we have the utilization for wires dropped from 66 to 44 and strips from 27 to 15. So this is more like to push the customers towards the ATC side, or is it like softening of demand?
It is not like that. It is not like that. The
Okay.
copper wire is using ATC also. So we are manufacturing copper wire and then we are doing ATC. So customer are same. So you can say it is shifting of demand. It is shifting of wires to ATC. And busbar, for busbar we have to make copper strip. So copper strip is being made, then it is getting converted to copper bars. Okay. So earlier those who took copper strip from us, they used to manufacture copper bars. So now we are manufacturing copper bars.
Got it. Yeah, that's it. And I'll mail you
Thank you.
for the aluminum thing. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashwani. We'll request the participants to limit their question to one per participant. We'll take the next question from Pragati Sharma. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi team. Congratulations for good results. So I just have
Thank
two
you.
questions. One is about the cash from operating activity. I see it has dropped to negative, like it was 8 in previous financial year, but now it's dropped to -2. The main reason for that is the inventory is looking like it's
Yes.
lying in the system. So can you please
Yes.
explain the reason for that?
So, ma'am, it is because, see, we have increased our production. So we
Okay.
need to increase our inventories, okay? And see, in copper, inventory is not like that. It's a liquid inventory, okay? If I want, I could just liquidate it tomorrow also. So you can't say if you convert this, if I want to convert this inventory into liquid cash, it is very easy for me because next day only I can convert this inventory to liquid cash. So you can't say it has been dropped. Okay, my inventory increased because I've increased our production. So for increasing production, we need to keep some inventories. So if you bifurcate this thing, then our cash flow will increase. Okay.
Okay. Understood. Got it. And one more thing, like regarding dividend is my question. I have not seen many
Mhm.
companies giving out dividends. So any main reason why you have decided to give up on dividends?
Ma'am, it is our choice. How to comment on that? See, we have earned a good profit and we are having some surplus cash. So if you want, how can I comment on that? Dividend is my it's a management call, na?
Okay.
Yes, it's a management call. If a company is doing good, so I think distributing dividend is a good thing.
Yeah, but I have just not seen many SME companies doing that. Just was curious about it.
That's why Sunlight is different.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. We'll take the next question from Atharva Deshmukh. Please go ahead. Yes, Atharva.
Hello, good
Yes,
morning,
yes.
and congratulations on excellent performance. My question was, what is your current estimated market share within the organized recycled copper sector?
It's 100%, sir.
100%. And what would you say, the unorganized and organized part?
We
Can you
don't know
comment on
about,
that?
see, we don't know the unorganized part. We are fully
Okay.
organized. So I can't
Okay.
comment on that.
Okay. How do you expect this to evolve market share considering your upcoming cathode plant?
Sorry, can you just elaborate this thing? Just can't get it.
Can you elaborate more on the market share considering your cathode plant, which is expected?
So it is not cathode, it's an anode plant. It's an
Sorry,
anode
huh?
plant. Yes,
Okay.
it's anode. It's an anode plant, and see, its capacity is almost about 10,000 to 12,000 metric ton per annum.
Hmm.
Okay, so market share I can't comment on that, na.
Okay, okay.
It would be contributing, but share I can't comment on that anode plant. When it will start, I'll just let you know.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Mohit Bharani. Please go ahead.
Congratulations on good set of numbers and dividend announcement. Uh, just wanted to clarify, apart from what we are adding capacity in copper, cathode and anode, are we
Hmm.
also going to double the capacity in copper rods?
Yes, 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 yes.
So this
The
is
project is in process.
okay. So this is addition to copper anode, right?
Yeah, addition to copper anode. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mohit. We'll take the next question from Shubham Kardi. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Congratulations on a great set of numbers. I had one question regarding your loans and advances. If I can see, they have increased from 11 crores to 40 crores. So could you please throw some light on that?
Yes. Actually, 40 crore advances which you are saying, 20 crores is the payment to the suppliers, means advances which have paid to the importers. So 20 crore is the debt number, and almost 10 crore is our 20 crores of taxation part, in which 10 crores is TDI, what we call advance tax, and 10 crores is the GST which is lying with our department, is the credit which is with the department, and balance is TDS and TCS.
Acha.
Hmm.
Okay. And if you could say what would be your gross margins per kg?
Sorry, kg
Gross
for?
copper per kg gross margins.
In which product? In which product?
Uh, Average consolidated number, if you could, in copper.
So I think I have given it to you, but it is almost 20 or 30, I think so. I have given it to you, I think so.
Okay,
So
20 to 30
gross
rupees.
margin is, yeah, gross margin, I don't know, but yeah, I have given, I think I've shown in the sheets. You can see it there.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Aryan Bhatia. Please go ahead. Aryan?
Hello. I'm audible.
Yes, Aryan.
Thanks for the opportunity. My question is on our capex. So why are we doing capex on the wire rod front instead of doing capex on the value added? Because if I look at some of your peers, they are doing 40,000 EBITDA per ton, and if I look at our EBITDA per ton, it is currently around 20,000. The reason behind that is we are mostly into wire rod. So just wanted to understand why we are not doing capex more in terms of value added, which will eventually help us in increasing our EBITDA per ton.
Sir, I think you have not heard 30 to 40 crores which CapEx we are doing. It is diversified. It is for copper wire rod also. It is for value-added products also. It is for both. It is not like that 30 to 40 crore only for copper wire rods.
So as you said that we'll be doubling our wire rod capacity as well as
Yeah,
anode.
because anode and also for bus bar and all that.
Okay, got it. So what would be the capacity after this capex for value added, and the EBITDA per ton, will it eventually increase after this capex?
Yes, it will increase. It will increase. You will see it. You will see it.
Okay, and my second question is on the aluminum side. So if I look at our current capacity, we are mostly, on fully capacity utilized. So in the next year, if I look at the
Aluminium?
no, for copper, we are almost
Yes.
at 85%
Hmm.
capacity utilization. And next
Hmm.
year, the growth will be coming from aluminum. So just wanted to know what would be the EBITDA per ton in the aluminum segment and the working capital cycle as well. Will we be importing the scrap, or we will be, having some
It is all
domestic
mixed.
partners?
It is all mixed match. Earlier also I have told you that it is all mixed match. It all depends that what is the price in the local market and what is the price in the import. So we can't comment that we will fully import or we will import this much of aluminum or something. It all depends on the market scenario. Wherever we are getting good rates, we will do that.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Deepak Poddar. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, Deepak.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. Now, given you mentioned we are coming up with a lot of capacity expansions, right? So just wanted to know the trajectory. I mean, this year, last year, we did about 25,700 kind of a volume out of 30,000 kind of a capacity. So how will this your sales volume as well as a capacity trajectory moves over next 2 years? I mean, can you give some figures there so that will be available?
The figures I can't tell, but I have told you that for copper rods we are actually going to double our capacity. So figures you can take it from this thing only.
And about volume in what sort of growth we are looking
The
at?
volume only I am telling you, no? That volume only I am saying that we will be doubling our capacity. It's volume because revenue it all depends on the price. So revenue I am not commenting. I am always telling about volume growth.
Okay, and by when this doubling of capacity is likely to come on stream?
Sir, I think it would be operation in 27, 28 because it takes time to set up a plant. So 1 year I am hoping that it will take. So in 27, 28 you can see the results.
Okay. But then what would be the growth driver for FY27? I mean, so can you just cite 1, 2 growth drivers that
Sir,
can look
it would
upon?
it would be almost, see, we are aiming for about 10 to 12% growth because we are planning for new machineries and new products. So it will take time to grow. So for 1 year, I think it would be 10 to 12%. Yes, for 27, 28, you can see a significant growth if everything goes right. Yeah.
Yeah. That answers my question.
Yes.
Thank you very much. All the way.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Abhi Kumar. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Congratulations on the number. I have a question regarding the aluminium side of the business. What you have got in there, how much relates to the aluminium, the PAT?
The
PAT, how much of that relates to the aluminium side, aluminium business?
in this 25, 26 result you are telling?
Yes, 25,
So
26.
I have told you that we have made the subsidy in February 26 only. So I think not much part of that have come here. I've told you in my speech also. Yeah, I told you in
Yeah,
speech
okay.
also that
So it's only for like a couple of months, I guess.
yeah. It's only you can say that it is maybe almost 1 to 2% only. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Varun Arora. Please go ahead.
Hello. Yes, sir. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes, Varun.
give guidance on the FY27 numbers. So since your sales have been double revenue-wise for FY26, so going forwards, what's the guidance you can give on FY27 on revenue as well as on EBITDA margins or EBITDA per ton per se, if you can?
I told you that earlier also, I think someone have asked, I told you that it will be 10 to 15% growth I'm aiming for in 27 or 26, 27 because our capex would be live in 27, 28. So in 26, 27, I'm hoping for 10 to 15% growth.
Yes, Varun.
Okay, thank you, sir. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Varun. We'll take the next question from Saumil Jain. Please go ahead.
Hi Nitinji, congratulations. Very strong set of numbers for the full year and H2 especially. Sir, can you tell me what is your EBITDA per ton in ATC and in bus bars?
I need to just go through it. Probably I can't tell you, but yeah, if you'll mail me, I just tell you each and every number.
Okay. And
It is
so,
not in my hand, yeah. And I
sir,
think they have TVD also. I think Kaptify and each and every one.
I think product-wise EBITDA per ton was not available. If I could get that, that will be helpful. I'll reach
I
out
think
to
I
you
told you.
offline
No,
for
no
that.
problem.
I'll reach
Yes,
out to
yes,
you
yes.
offline. Yeah. And
Yes.
secondly, so bus bars and ATC, both of them, we have seen utilization only for bus bars, we're still at 60% for ATC were at 70%, and that was again in H2, H1 was lower. So FY27, we could see more utilization, and I would assume their EBITDA per ton would be much higher than the rods and wires business,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So EBITDA growth should still be strong going forward as your value-added products utilization increases.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the main thing, no? I told you that EBITDA in our industry only increases when we increase value-added products. And the ATC production, which you are telling, in August only we have doubled the capacity. So I think you must have gone from that double capacity you were saying it is 70%. Otherwise, it is 80 to 85% utilization, ATC.
Got it. Any plans to expand production in the value-added products from here on?
Yeah, I told you, busbar, we are going for it. Also, we are planning for other thing also. But yeah, busbar, we are going for it.
And
For
this
it.
capacity will come live in the next financial year,
Yes,
FY28.
yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. And one final question. Is there any inventory gains in the EBITDA per ton number for this half?
It is only little. It is only, you can say, maybe 3 to 4% only. Yeah. It is there. It is there. In every industry, there is a gain for inventory, you can say. We can't deny it. It is only 3 to
3 to
4%, not more than.
4%.
Yes, not more than that. Yeah.
3 to 4% of EBITDA.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you.
I'll reach out to you offline for the rest of the question. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you, Saumil. We'll take the next question from Ajit Sethi. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. So are we seeing any issue for importing scraps because of the supply chain issue?
No, there is no issue. Yeah, there is some issue means that shipments are being getting delayed, but otherwise there is no issue. And it is for each and every one, not me alone. Yeah, but that's why we keep the buffer stock now, so that there is no issue in our production cycle.
Okay, understood. And so you have given a guidance of 70% utilization of aluminum in FY27. So I assume we will be fully utilize our aluminum capacity by FY28. So going forward, what kind of capex we are looking in aluminum side?
Aluminum, first of all, our focus is mainly to increase the utilization. First of all, it is done, and also we have increased various products in aluminum. Like earlier, we were used to make only a single product. Now, from the same thing, we are making 3 to 4 products. So our planning is also to increase the products in that aluminum.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Chaitanya Gadia. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Nitin bhai.
Hi.
Just a question. Let's say next 3, 4, 5 years, what is the percentage of revenue you are aiming from aluminum business versus copper business? Let's say if you're earning 100 rupees today, what is the revenue mix? Because as I understand, aluminum, there are credit periods, there are debtor days, and the working capital is a little more, quite more there versus copper. So what are you looking at as a revenue mix?
So you are talking about percentage or you're talking about rupees?
No, percentage, like what is the ratio of percentage that you will see?
Means you mean to say that if I am earning 100 rupees, what is the part of copper and what is the part of aluminum? Like this thing?
Going 5 years down the line, what is the vision?
So it is almost 90% or 90% of copper and 10% of aluminum, you can say.
Okay, and
Because value of aluminum is very much low.
yes, and working
Yes.
capital cycles are also high, so your ROC, ROE
Sir,
will come down a
sir,
bit.
working capital cycle is high, but the value is low, na? So interest cost and each and everything comes down
Okay, got it. Thanks.
compared to copper.
Yes, thanks.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Jainis Chheda. Please go ahead.
Good morning, sir, and congrats on good set. Sir, I just wanted to understand EBITDA per ton in terms of our copper breakup, in terms of how much is the copper wires, how much is the value-added products, then the EBITDA per ton for copper anode, and what will be the EBITDA per ton for aluminum that you are expecting.
Sir, I told you, you can just mail me. I'll just get back to you on mail. Earlier also, someone have asked this question. I told him that if you
Okay.
want this thing, you can just mail me up. I just prepare a sheet and just mail it to you.
Sure. And in anode, how much investment are you making, particularly in anode, out of the total capex?
So it is almost 6 crores for annual.
Okay.
5 to
And
6
just
crores.
And my last question is 10 to 15% growth you're talking for FY27 is the volume growth?
The volume growth.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Akshay Jadhav. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for opportunity. Sir, earlier we have planned for cathode plant, and now it has changed to anode plant. Am I right?
Yes.
So there's no plan for cathode, right?
Yes, there's no plan for cathode, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshay. We'll take the next question from Kushal Kasriwal. Please go ahead. Yes, Kushal. We'll take the next question from Charchit Malu. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, Charchit.
Hi. First of all, congratulations for a good set of numbers. So just wanted to understand the impact of war and that Iran situation on our margins and our volume growth going forward in H1 and 27. Like how much are we impacted?
Sir, we are not impacted. See, I just told you that there is a issue of late shipment, but volume growth, I'm not thinking that we will be getting any impact.
And on the margin front, because raw material cost must be
This margin you can say there is a not more, maybe 3 to 4% margin, maybe plus or minus, because it all depends at what the price and availability of copper. If availability of finished product is less, then margin increases. So it is not like that. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not more than that.
Okay. On the gross, like you are saying on the gross level, 3 to 4% impact?
Not yeah, maybe on a gross level, yeah. Maybe it may be plus or minus. It is not like that it will be
Understood.
minus, it can be plus also.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charchit. We'll take the next question from Preet Shah. Please go ahead.
Hello,
Preet?
am I audible?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah. First of all, congratulations for the amazing set of numbers. Sir, my question is, what can we expect in margin for next year, means FY27? On margin side, like rough estimates, not perfect, but what could we expect on margins? As we have seen in H2, margins has expanded. So what could be the margins for FY27?
H2 margin expanded because we have increased the productions also, and also we have increased the capacity of our value-added products. So in FY 26-27, you can say it may be maybe 0.05% also. It's a very good amount for me.
Thank
Margins,
you.
yeah.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Meet Masalia. Please go ahead. Meet. We'll move on to Amit Jain. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. So my question,
Yes, sir.
my question is on the new anode plant. So earlier, you were guiding that this cathode or anode plant would take 40 crore of investment. Just now you said that capex will be just 6 crore. How come it has increased so significantly or decreased? Sorry.
Because we are not setting up cathode plant. The major capex was a cathode plant. No? Instead of that, we are bringing other plants. That's why.
Okay. And what will be the margin profile? So anode plant will have similar kind of margin as cathode, or will that
No,
be different?
no, it would be, see, capex is less, so it would be, there would be a different margin. But yeah, for margin, you can just mail me. I'll just send, I'll just get back to you on that.
And why did we switch from cathode to anode? Any specific reason?
Sir, because looking into market scenario, we are looking into market scenario, so each and everyone is setting up cathode plant. So I think the margins would be decreasing. So I have a demand in copper rods and other value-added product. So why to waste money in that plant if so much of plants are coming? Because I'm seeing each and every industry is putting that plant. So why to go in competition? Yeah, if I have other markets also to explore.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Manan Shah. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. I just had one quick question. So in H2, we did 26 crores of PAT. So even if we just take no growth and we just do 26 crores for the next both the half, so even that way we get 30% growth PAT pay. So why are we guiding for 10 to 15%?
So volume growth, I'm telling you.
Okay, so PAT growth
I
and
told you volume. Yeah, Pat, I haven't said anything. I have told you that volume growth, everyone was asking. So volume growth, I'm saying that yeah, maybe 10 to 12 to 15%.
okay, so we can expect that PAT growth would be
Yes.
around 30%.
Yes.
Okay,
Maybe.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Manan. We'll take the next question from Kushal Kasliwal. Kushal, can you unmute now? Yes, Kushal. We'll move on to Meet Masalia. Meet.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Am I
Meet.
audible? Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Hi. My question was, sir, I want to know the sales per kg and the gross margins per kg for all our products, if
I
possible, like
told
copper rods, wires, bus bars, and all the different products kind of mix.
Oh, sir, I told you earlier also, maybe some 3 to 4 people also asked you, just mail me up. I'll just break it down and tell it to you.
Okay, okay. And sir, my second question was, like our cash flow from operations were negative for the current year. So once say our capex and everything goes live, and once we stabilize, so can we expect like cash flow from operations to be continuously positive like it was in the
Sir,
past?
it is positive only. I told you. Someone have asked me that why it is negative. I told you because we have increased our inventory. It is now also positive. Our inventory is a liquid inventory. So for increasing inventory, you can't say the cash flow have gone down. In copper, it is just like black gold. Okay, so if I want to cash in my inventory, I can cash it out yeah, tomorrow itself. So it is not a big issue.
And all our capex comes on stream, then our capacity will be around 60-70,000 tons, correct? For FY28 from the current 30,000 tons.
Yeah, we can say.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Meet. Thank you. We'll take the next question from Aryan Bhatia. Please go ahead. Aryan.
Hello, thanks for the follow-up. My question is on if you can provide the revenue per ton and EBITDA per ton in the aluminum business, which we are
Sir,
expecting in the next.
I told you, just mail me up. I'll just send it to you each and everything.
Okay, and second question is if you can provide me the use case of anode, like basically where is it is used as compared to cathode, because cathode is a backward integration. Just wanted to
So
know.
cathode is a forward integration, anode is a backward integration, and anode will be used in various industries. Maybe you can, I can't say the name, but very big industries that produce anodes from ore. So they can take anodes which is made from recycled scrap also, but they don't have the facility or they don't have the experience. So it will be used in that industries.
Thank you. We'll take the follow-up question from Shubham Kadi. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. I just wanted to know the turnovers we can expect from once the anode plant comes in at full utilization.
So I told you our capacity will increase from 30,000 to 60,000 if copper rods and copper anode both plants come. So you can get it from that thing only. Hello.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Dheeraj Ram. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. My question is broadly on the industry.
Mhm.
Can you let me know why does any OEM purchase recycled copper rather than any virgin copper?
Can you repeat once again?
Why are OEM, maybe a Polycab or KEI,
Mhm.
purchase products from recycled copper compared to virgin copper?
So because the costing of recycled copper is less and the product is same as good as virgin copper.
What is the spread between this recycled copper product and then virgin?
I told you, it all depends on time to time. But 3 to 4% it is there, 2 to 3%. But it all depends on time to maybe sometimes 4%, maybe sometimes 1.5 or 2%. It all depends on time to availability.
Okay. And last question is, what is your sales mix between maybe traders versus OEMs?
No, we don't sell to traders.
Okay. And last question is, what is the approval timeline for this OEM? So if someone who's into lead has recently got into copper, and what is the timeline for approval for them for OEM?
OEM means?
Any OEM, like who are the copper wire manufacturers? Maybe Polycab, KEI,
It is
RRK.
it is 3 to 4 days.
Sorry, 3 to 4 days is the approval timeline that a OEM takes to approve a
Yes,
recycler.
yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dheeraj. We'll take the next question from Shivam Dave. Please go ahead. Yes, Shivam.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for the opportunity and congrats on a great set. So I had one question in terms of your procurement for your raw material. Largely, how much of it is import based and how much of it do you get it from domestic markets?
So earlier also in my conferences, I have told you, it all depends completely on market scenario. So if domestic
Okay.
market is cheap, then import we will be purchase from domestic market. And sometimes import is cheaper than domestic market, so we import it. So it all depends on scenario and availability of copper scrap in each and every what you call location.
So if you had to import, what are the geographies you import it from usually?
So all over the world, all over from US, Singapore, Middle East, Australia, everywhere. Hello.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Saumil Jain. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the follow-up. Sir, can you explain? You mentioned that you do the middle part of the entire recycling process. What does that encompass? What is the exact processes that we are running for the recycling process?
See, we are purchasing copper scrap, means pure form of copper scrap. It is not like that missing, means there is some iron, there is some brass. It is pure scrap, copper
Okay.
scrap. So we purchase that, we melt it down, and we produce
It is
different products.
segregated copper.
Yes, we take segregated copper. You can say like that.
Okay.
And then we melt it up, and we produce copper rods, copper bars from that copper segregated copper scrap. And then we sell it to different cable industries, transformer industries, and each and every one. And
Understood.
there they do the finishing, means PVC coating and drawing and all that.
Okay.
So
So,
that's why I'm telling you the middle one. Yeah.
what is the share of the top, one or top three suppliers? And what is the share of top one or top three customers in our business?
Top five contribute almost 50-55%.
On customer side or on supplier side?
On customer side, supply, we have various suppliers. We don't depend on single suppliers. Sir.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Ajit Sethi. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity again. So I just want to understand what kind of utilization we can expect from our copper anode plant in year one, which is FY28. Similarly, with our new copper rod plant, as we are expecting a good growth in FY28.
Sir, it is copper anode. We are aiming for about 50% in the initial stage because it will take time. And copper rod also we are aiming for about 60% in the initial stage.
60%.
Yeah, 60% in the initial stage because it take time because there is so much of work to do in a new machine.
Okay. And we are also doubling our copper busbar plant. So what kind of utilization we can expect from that?
It is almost 60% we are aiming because whenever range would increase, we would be able to capture good market.
Okay,
Because
sir. Thank you, sir.
doubling the bus bar means increasing our range.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Devansh Kothari. Please go ahead. Yes, Devansh. We'll move on to Shivam Dave. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I had another question. In terms of, let's assume that the whole West Asia war kind of continues. How much of that can have an impact on your sourcing of raw material from?
Whole? You mean it is a whole Asia or you said whole? Just can you repeat?
No, I mean in terms of your raw material sourcing just for your company, if the whole, let's say the strait doesn't get opened and if there is going to be, impact in terms of logistics, then how much of your inventory gets hit because of this?
It is just like if there is a demonetization or if there is a corona, what will be the impact on industry? That we can't comment on that, na? We can't
Yeah,
comment
right.
that what all situation would be there, what all thing they would not allow to pass. So I can't comment on that. And
Right.
it is not alone in my industry, sir. It is with
Correct.
everyone.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So
Are you
so
seeing any stress in terms of procurement right now?
no, sir. We are not seeing any stress. Yes, we are seeing delayed shipment, but not
Okay.
stress. We are seeing
Okay.
delayed shipment.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivam. We'll take the next question from Devansh Kothari. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes,
Hello.
Devansh.
Yeah, sir, I just wanted to check with respect to power cost in the current West Asia crisis scenario. Are we facing any issue? Like, do we have gas-based heating where we are facing a price increase? Or is it more coal-based and we are better off? That's just what I wanted to understand. Thanks.
No. We are facing somewhat of increasing price of gas, and it is with each and every industry because there is a I think gas problem, so they have increased the price. But yeah, we have passed on that thing to the our customers. Some of the percentage we have passed it on, and they are also accepting it.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Devansh. Sir, since that was the last question, would you like to give any closing comments?
Thank you each and everyone for believing in the industry and hoping for better result next time also. So thank you everyone.
Thank you to the management team and thank you to all the participants for joining on this call. This brings us to the end of this conference call. Thank you.
Thank you.